Tuesday night, so it started off just like a regular Tuesday. Then, after class was over, I decided, instead of going home like I usually do, I'm going to go visit this little theater at UBC where a special someone and his brother, who's also a special someone, which kind of sounds creepy now because special someone usually implies boyfriend or something, but it doesn't in this case. It just implies the Vlogbrothers. So I went there about 3 hours early, no ticket, had no idea that I was going to get in because I thought it was sold out. Then this happened. Yep, us Canadians, right? It was about time for everyone to start lining up, and I thought, oh, I should get home. And I started to walk away. And then I was like, well, I'm already here, might as well ask to see if they have any tickets, or if they don't, maybe beg my way and sit on the stairs or something and just watch the show any possible way. I asked the nice lady at the box office, and she tells me they have 2 tickets left. Perfect, I only needed 1. And then I got to see such things as this.
I am Hank Sock. You may have heard of me. I'm kind of a big deal on the internet. I would like to apologize for my friend Hank Green because he has a little bit of a cold and he may be coughing during this introduction. And I don't know why that's going to interfere with me talking, but it may. You know those guys, right? I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. Yeah, if you like them, that's great, but if you came to see them, you can go home. I'm so thrilled to see you all huddled under the awning in the rain as we pulled up in the truck today. Thank you all so much for singing "O Canada" for us. We love your national pride. And now, without further ado, I would like to bring out the man of the hour, John Green, to read from his New York Times best-selling book, The Fault in Our Stars.
Thank you all so much for coming, and congratulations on being Canadian. It was a funny thing, I don't know if you've seen it, but we're traveling around with this van that has my name on it. So we go up to the border patrol, and we all give our passports, and the guy says, "Can you bring up John Green?" And so I come up from the back of the van, and I'm like, "Hi." And he said, "When was the last time you were in Canada?" And I said, "I think 2002." And he said, "And what happened?" And I was like, "Nothing. I was in the Yukon Territory for a while. It was quite nice, very pretty. Had a medical issue that was taken care of very nicely by well-qualified doctors at an extraordinarily low cost. I don't know what and then he got on the phone for 20 minutes. And then he hung up the phone and he said, in 1995, you were denied entry into Canada. And I said, yes, that's true. I was denied entry into Canada on the grounds of insufficient funds. But here I am, in a van with my name on it. And I'm only staying for a day. I think it's okay. And he let us in. So I'm not...
And this.
Someone gave this to me last night. Because of how awesome Nerdfighters are.
What does it say? What does it say?
Oh, sorry, what does it say?
It
It says... Picasso print while eating Pringles first. I think that should become a thing. I think that first should become a thing. Like, we should all be searching for things that we can do that no one else has ever done before. Like, what's the one combination of things that you can get at Subway? Like, the things that you can get on a Subway sub that no one has ever done. Like, you walk in and you're like, I would like a sub with just all of the sauces. Can I have one of those? So I want to sing you some songs. The first one I want to sing is about John Green's new book, The Fault in Our Stars. I got to read it before any of you. I mean, it's a YouTube first. There were a couple other people before me, like John. But
your video game books, they might get me funny looks, but Staff Sergeant Max Mayhem gets me hot. And I'm starting to see not just what you want from me, but what you want to get from what you got. I want J.K. Rowling to say that the younger log was crap, cause we all know what described it. I want J.K. Rowling to say that Voldemort had a son and the story's just begun. And I want J.K. Rowling to say that she's writing books. And they also make up other things, including the neutrino, up, dash, trace, John, top, bottom. If you don't know what a quark is, it don't matter, you still got them. And with leptons and cosines, unless something's amiss, they make up everything that we can see and that we know exists.
Anyways, so in the middle of the show, John comes up to us, or doesn't come up to us, but comes on the stage and says, "Oh, you're gonna get to meet his wife." And this happened.
I'm never gonna give you up, I'm never gonna let you down, I'm never gonna run around and hurt you, I'm never gonna make you cry, I'm never gonna say goodbye, I'm never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
John and Hank rolled us. Also, not that I'm complaining or anything, but John Green did Kids These Days me, and I swear I am cursed because so many people always say that to me. I don't understand. Here's the story behind it. I was wearing this red fleece type Christmas sweater with Minnie Mouse on it, and he was handing me back The Fault in Our Stars after he had signed it, and he says, "Oh, I like your sweater." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Then he's like, "Oh wait, is it a dress?" And he's like, "No, it's a sweater." And I'm about to say it's just a long sweater when he turns to the next person in line and says, "Kids These Days," shaking his head. Yeah, and then I talked to Hank a little bit, and he asked me how I was, and I told him good, and I asked him how he was, and he's like, "He's good." And then I started to walk away, and he's like, "Other than the fact that I'm sick," and I had to awkwardly stop, turn back, and be like, "Aw." I didn't even realize that I would actually go in the beginning to the lineup, and I definitely didn't think I would be able to get tickets. So the fact that I was able to, because I decided to try, you know? You never get anywhere in life unless you try. And I did, and I got in, and I've enjoyed my week that much more just because I got to experience that. And I would like to thank the Vlogbrothers for putting on such a wonderful show. And
Oh, you can't deny feeling your whole life without light. You can't eat the dish if you've only ever eaten fish, and you can't feel alone if it's all you've ever known. Yeah, the juicy anglerfish has no reason to be happy, but it has no freaking idea what else to be.